It always starts the same. They make you feel seen in ways no one else ever has. They mirror your dreams, your values, your softness. You think, finally, someone who gets me. But slowly, something shifts. Their compliments turn into critiques. Your peace starts depending on their mood. And somehow, you start apologizing for things you didn't even do. You tell yourself it'll get better. But deep down, you know this pattern. You've lived it before. The truth is, narcissistic relationships follow a pattern. Not by accident, but by design. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. Every narcissistic relationship begins with idealization. They become who you need, not who they are. They study you. They listen. They mirror. They mold themselves into your dream person. It feels magnetic, fated, like you've finally found your other half. But what you're actually feeling is psychological manipulation disguised as connection. When they idealize you, they're gathering data, your insecurities, your desires, your fears. So later, they can use those very things to control you. It's not love. It's strategy. And that's why leaving feels impossible, because they made themselves the answer to your deepest wounds. Then comes the shift. They start pulling away. They nitpick, criticize, compare. You start chasing their approval, trying to get back to who they were in the beginning. But that version of them was never real, it was bait. Now they start testing your limits. How much will you tolerate? How far can they push before you break? They'll twist your words, deny your reality, and make you question your sanity. You begin to internalize the blame, thinking, if I were better, they'd love me again. That's the hook. That's how they keep control. You're no longer trying to be loved, you're trying to survive. When they sense they've drained what they need, validation, admiration, control, they discard you. Sometimes abruptly. Sometimes slowly, through silence and emotional distance. It feels like grief and withdrawal all at once. Because your brain is detoxing from the chemical highs and lows they created. Then, when you start to detach, they hoover. A text, a memory, a sudden apology. Not because they've changed, but because your attention is their supply. The moment you respond, the cycle restarts. It's never about closure. It's about control. Every narcissistic relationship follows the same core loop: idealize, devalue, discard, hoover. But beneath that, there's a deeper, hidden pattern, your nervous system trying to recreate what it couldn't repair. If love once felt like inconsistency, neglect, or emotional danger, your body learned to associate unpredictability with safety. So when you meet a narcissist, your nervous system lights up, not because it's love, but because it's familiar. You think you're drawn to them, but you're drawn to the feeling of home, even when home was chaos. Once you understand that, everything changes. You stop asking, why do they do this? And start asking, why does this feel familiar? Healing isn't about hating them. It's about understanding you. The more you regulate your nervous system, the less those highs and lows feel like chemistry. You begin to crave peace instead of chaos. You'll start recognizing manipulation in its early forms: inconsistent affection, guilt-tripping, love bombing. And instead of doubting yourself, you'll quietly walk away. Because healing doesn't make you colder, it makes you clearer. You stop chasing validation and start choosing alignment. And that's when you stop attracting narcissists, because you no longer resonate with their chaos. You didn't fail that relationship. You were trapped in a pattern that was never yours to begin with. But you're breaking it now, one truth at a time. You're not crazy. You're healing. Subscribe, and let's keep unlearning the lies they made you believe, together.